Okay, and we are live. Truth be told, episode, I want to say 18 or 19.
Nah, I think
It lost
19.
with the numbers.
Yeah, I think 19. I think we had 19.
Wow.
But we here, Trap New York shit, No Mercy, Peso, we here, and we have one of battle rap's current fast rising female stars, Yoshi G.
Hey, everybody.
One of the most controversial too. We gotta add that in there.
Oh my God, Yoshi, the shit just doesn't stop with you.
Yeah, like where do we start?
How you define controversy, but yes.
So how would you define controversy then?
Like Kanye West saying he wants to run for president. That's controversy.
All right. I mean,
we ain't gonna get Yoshi saying she want to run for president anytime soon.
I'm a convicted felon. I don't think I can.
Oh shit. Oops.
That's right. Yo, first off, man, make sure y'all go to at Urban Collection and hit me to get one of these Invest in Yourself shirts. That's our new joint that's out right now. We just dropped those. Sold a bunch of them already, but make sure to hit me to go get more. All right, so where do we start with Yoshi G, man? Because let me keep it a buck, right? I just watched one of her battles for the first time today, but I knew who she was based off of her name being talked about so much. And I've always credited her, whether it be on a good way or bad way, for knowing how to market herself and get herself out there. Because for somebody who really doesn't, pay attention to every nook and cranny that goes on in battle rap, especially outside of what we do here at the Trap New York, for you to get on my radar says you're doing something. You know what I mean? So let's get some background into you, because we gotta you gotta make this make sense for me. So let's take it a little further back. Where are you originally from?
Originally from San Francisco.
Okay.
I moved to Florida when I was in middle school. Graduated in Florida, went to college in Florida, FAMU, Tallahassee.
Okay, South to FAMU.
And then after college, everybody was like, we have to move to Atlanta. It's Black Hollywood. It's the new mecca for entertainment. So I went to Atlanta to try to chase my dream, but it was so oversaturated. And
what was that dream?
Well, I wasn't, even thinking about battle rap at that time. I was more so trying to, I guess, chase my music career. So that's what I was doing, mixtapes and going to these open mics and, these talent.
Right. Because you wanted to get on and TL would be one of the places to try to get on at.
Right. But it being so everybody's rapping, right? Everybody's doing it. And then I don't have the mindset to know what's legit going to help me, what's a scam, and they just taking my money. They'll pick any artist. So I went through that for a while, and then I ran into battle rap, and I said, this might be the most organic way that I could find an audience to listen to me rap.
So what was it like going from the West Coast to the East Coast? Because that's a hell of a transition.
Well, when I was so young, so it's not like I got to be in the West Coast and party or hang out or anything like that. I was still a child. So,
okay.
If anything, when I got to the South, I got picked on a lot because of, the way I speak, right? Oh, you sound like a white girl. You think you're this, you think you're that. So I got picked on a lot in school. I got bullied a lot. Matter of fact, the name Yoshi was an insult that I just took it and embraced it.
I got you. All right. So within the transition of getting to the A, trying to get your foot on the ground out there, trying to figure out the scene, introduce the battle rap.
I was just, if you ever, well, maybe not URL, but definitely Queen of the Ring. If you go back and watch the Queen of the Ring battles, you will see me in the comments just trolling and talking shit like I could do this, or such and such is trash, or this and this and that. So it's like I was watching and I'm trying to figure out how can I infiltrate it. I reached out to everybody, right? I didn't know it was a process. I reached out to Smack, Beasley, Norbs, Chico, everybody who I could fucking reach out to. and nothing.
Okay.
We don't got itch. We don't know who you are. What the fuck? One person did reach out, did respond. Can you guess who it was? Out of the say, I hit up every top league owner in the world. Guess which person responded?
Oh no, it wasn't us.
No, it was Norbs.
Okay.
It was Norbs.
That would be the one nigga that responded. Yeah.
Yo.
Telling me he could make me the next Jazz the Rapper.
Oh yeah. For a favor, huh?
Not even, just he just was so open to my, message of, hey, I'm an inspiring battle rapper. Can you help me? Oh, I can help you with anything in this world that you want. Very supportive and helpful.
Listen, let me just say this. I want to shout out a fan that be watching this. His name goes about MKK. He actually commented on one of the interviews saying that, yeah, every time I listen to one of these, it's a story about North.
Yes, because it's like a weird, like a love-hate relationship, because he reached out to respond, which means a lot, but he didn't necessarily give me that boost and push. He just sold me a dream of what he could do. And then it was like, okay, and I was on my own. So that's why I had to reach out to ABR, Atlanta Battle Rap, who gave me my first battle.
Okay.
So did he do anything for you? Like, he didn't give you no battles or point you in the direction of who you need to contact? Nothing like that?
No, but I think it's because his expectations weren't met. So that's funny.
I completely understand.
That's how it usually goes with him. Yeah, that's the pretty much the typical story we hear with him. So you get who's your first battle, ABR?
Swavatar Jack.
Okay, a dude.
Yes. That's all I had for battle was dudes. There was no girls.
Okay, so going into that, man, how was you feeling going into your first battle?
I think that I thought that it was going to be easier than it was. So I didn't give we had like 9 days to prepare. I probably took half of that to really get into it. I just thought if I know how to rap and I know my material, I can get through it. I didn't think about the pressure of people standing around you, reactions, all of that. So when I got my first reaction, it threw me off. Like, fuck, what do I do?
Right.
So that battle was it was tragic to me. But hey, I don't know who has a really, really amazing first battle. Maybe some people, but not mine.
I got you. So then just going forward, you continue, but you keep battling though. So going into your next one, did you feel like, okay, at what point did you feel like, yo, I really want to do this? When did it become a thing? Okay, I got something with this.
Probably when I battled my first female, which was my fourth battle. So my goal was Queen of the Ring. I want to battle girls. I don't want to battle guys. I didn't want to battle guys. It was just no girls, and nobody would talk to me without footage. So it's fuck, I gotta go battle these guys so that Debo and them will even consider me. So when I finally got a taste to battle a female, because when you battling guys, it's just oh, suck my dick, fuck you, you're a bitch, you're a whore, blah blah blah. I go, okay, it's not
yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a fan of male versus female battles because I just feel like it's just a disrespect fest.
Right, it's you argue.
I feel like male versus female battles is just a platform for dudes just to be disrespectful to women. You know what I mean? Just bitch and suck my dick and you lick balls. It's just it's I don't like it. It's just no.
No, they're taking out the angle on you that they want to take out on their girl at home.
Yeah, it's just like I said. It's just really just a disrespect fest. But okay, but go ahead. You go into your first. Who was your first female battle?
Lady Tunes out of Cleveland. I did it at Bar for Bar.
Okay, so you went to Cleveland.
I had to go out of town to find a female.
Okay, so you was really all in. You traveling and all that. You was gonna make sure this shit happened. All right, so you went to Cleveland. Mm-hmm. You in Lady Tunes from Cleveland, so you in her home state, her home city. What was that like?
That was great. Like, okay, now this is my first on the road battle. This is my first time getting like travel expenses taken care of. Like, this is the first time where people kind of like, they may have heard my name. They didn't really know me, but they may have heard my name. Give me a chance to see like other female battlers in the flesh. You know, Cleveland had a lot. They had Meat, Tress, they had Panic, Cheddar. They have like a crazy female lineup in Cleveland, so like you could kind of eye the competition. I loved it, you know.
Well, that's a fact, man. I mean, Cheddar would smoke you for the record. Let's keep that clear. You know what I mean? But yeah. But okay. So you did that battle. So then after that, because you know we're just trying to go through the timeline of your career, get everybody caught up who may be a little bit unfamiliar.
Okay.
Well, and get me caught up too. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I did 10 battles my rookie year, so you got time or?
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna try to skim through them now.
Okay.
So when do you ultimately get to Queen of the Ring, or do you get to URL first? Which one you got to first?
Guess you can say Queen of the Ring. I did a sparring session. It never came out. Versus Misunderstood.
Okay. So you finally get to where you wanted to be. You get to your Queen of the Ring battle. Now, what's your thoughts at that point? Do you feel like you have to step it up all the way, or was this just like another battle for you?
During this time when I'm doing all this, I had a lot of stuff going on, and I feel like I didn't take that battle as serious as I should have. But I guess in due reason, it wasn't my time, right? So that battle got vaulted. Queen of the Ring kind of just went on with the girls that they wanted to push at the time, and I had to kind of like beg and troll and scream for attention, like, "Hey, I want another chance! I want another chance!" So, Queen of the Ring has a venture with Ricky Smiley's show, The Brat, Babs, all of that. They needed girls to come be on TV in Atlanta and battle. Well, guess who's in Atlanta?
Right. Yep.
So it's like, okay, so I get another shot, and this time I'm gonna be on fucking TV. Right, so yep. that was my redeeming moment when I battled Nemesis on the Ricky Smiley show.
Okay, I got you. And let's talk about, you know, just the trolling, man. I heard you are an expert at trolling. I heard you do it very well to the point that it seriously gets under some people's skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
Where does that exactly come from? Is it just all playful banter for you, or is it just like a thing where you just like fucking with people?
I think it has a lot to do with my mental health issues, to be honest, because it goes back to like Black Planet when I was like not even shouldn't be on there. I was making like catfish pages, like trolling people, always back in AIM Messenger in the chat room groups, you know. I just used to always do that. Like, I just have this weird infatuation with internet socialization. And that may be because in real life, like if you see me at an event or like in person, I'm kind of introverted. And you wouldn't expect that. You're like, what? So I can get my like social, I don't know how to explain it, but I can like be more social online than I could ever be in person. Even on the stage, it's easy for me to block everything out, tunnel vision, and battle. I know a lot of people who are super outgoing who have stage fright, who couldn't get on the stage and battle for shit.
Well, you know what's crazy? I got hip to you probably, I would say mid last year. You know, I do a couple of scrolls here and there on Facebook, and I'll come across a couple of things. And I remember it was just one post. I forgot which group it was in, but your name was in it. The post was just about you, and it had 1,000 fucking comments.
Damn, I
was like, who the fuck is this person they're talking about? I didn't even know you battled at that point. I thought you was just a fan. And then there was like another, probably like the next week, another post, probably another 400 or 500 comments on this one. So, you know, at that point, I'm starting to see a recurring theme with your name, and it seemed like you were making a lot of enemies. Would that be a fair assumption?
I can say when I first got into the game, I was naive and I thought that I could move like the guys move and like call females out like, oh, you're trash, I'll smoke you, or like wooty woo, like how the guys kind of try to sell a fight. Like at the time, I hate to bring her name up. Lord hope she don't get mad. But at the time, Jade was like the hottest, like up and coming female. So in my mind, it's like that's who I need to go after. That's who I need to get a battle with. That's who I need to get, make a storyline with. And
right,
boy,
but where did that go so personal at? Like where did that go left at?
Because she battled Diesel, and I was in the live chat trolling, and I was saying some stuff that would piss anybody off. And then you have this moment where she probably didn't do as good, her best as she wanted to do. And then here comes this little bitch talking shit and amping it up and using that as a moment to capitalize on how she thinks she would smoke me. So I could understand in hindsight, but in the moment, I was just dumb and naive.
You're just talking shit. You're talking to you online and you talking shit. I totally get what you're saying. I understand it from both sides though, but I get what you're saying. Like for you, it's just internet banter. You know what I mean?
Right. But it was a good life lesson because it taught me. Because in my decade worth of trolling, nobody's ever pulled up on me. So
right.
I needed that to know, like, okay, shit real, Yoshi. You're not untouchable. And so now I move a little bit different. I may still troll here and there, but I'm very, militant on how I move and who I fuck with.
So like up until the point to where, because I don't know if it was like once or twice, but it was a couple of physical altercations, like up until where the point y'all seen each other. Did you think it was that serious?
I never thought it was that serious. I never thought it was that serious till I see my wig on the ground. Then I knew it was serious.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just in La La Land. It was in fucking Mushroom Kingdom, chasing after Princess Peach. Like I just didn't take into consideration the other people who I was affecting. Right.
I got you. And then I feel like I'm missing like 2 or 3 situations here.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing else.
That just happened to be the biggest one.
That just happened to be the biggest one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But after that, have you and her ever squashed that?
I would like to think that it's done. We spoke at Royalty, cordial hello.
Right.
So, even though I was a nerd in the house playing video games and reading books, I still grew up in the hood. And what I know is that usually after you shake, it's done, for the most part. So that's what I'm hoping.
Oh, I know what I'm missing. Miss Hustle. She's not too fond of you either. I came across that. You know what I mean? What did you do to Miss Hustle?
Because I'm a stand for Miss Hustle, right? And I guess, after a while, it just becomes like annoying. I don't know. I just said something that got on her nerves. And from there, it was up, See, these women in New York, you can't even, like, you could look at somebody the wrong way and get beat up in New York. You know what I mean? So, like, I have to tread very, very lightly with these women, and it's a learn.
I heard once you was on a New York card and you opted out of it. Was that just for safety reasons?
No, I don't know about that. I don't run from smoke. I just have to get beat up. I don't run from smoke.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I just have my next question, man. Mercy, you gonna jump in here sometime?
No, I Miss Hustle. It ain't nothing like that. I just rubbed her the wrong way. And
yeah, that's all it was. So basically, most of the things you went through just from you talking shit on the internet.
Yes, there's nothing like personal where I personally came at somebody and like
attacked. There's nothing background about it. But here's my thing. For
the way I do it is very annoying. Like you have to understand, like it's bad. Like I'm like a female version of your partner right there.
Don't do that.
Right. For you though, when is there a line for you though? Like when do you ever feel like you went too far, or has there ever time where you said, I might have went too far?
Yeah, I posted about this girl who her husband beat her up. Her husband was like abusive or whatever. I just she just made me so mad because we battled. I kicked her ass, and then she wouldn't like shake my hand. She wouldn't hug me. She wouldn't show me no love or nothing. So I'm like, damn, like what is it? So I always held that like, okay, if it's anybody who in this battle rap shit I don't like, it's you, bitch. And so I did, share those pictures of her. But she shared it first, like, hey, my husband's a woman beater. And I just shared it like, look at the, pot calling the kettle black.
Right. I'm with you on that. I mean, if it's public information, it's public information. Like, you can't, I hate when people get mad at other people for simply repeating shit that's already been put out there.
It's like, oh, you're a woman. How could you, as a woman, how could you do this? Okay, I understand. You're right. Okay, sorry, my bad.
I feel you on that, yo. I want to.
What time is it, guys? Let me know when it's 5:45 so I can head to pick up the baby.
What time? When is what?
When it's
45.
8:45.
Got you. I want to go into the. What do you feel like was your breakout battle? I feel like it might have been the Tony Blanco battle. I feel like that was your breakout battle.
No. I would say the buzz started after Gates of the Garden when I battled OG Prana. That's when the buzz started. That's when I introduced stop bars, right? And they had everybody in the building, T-Top and Twerk and all of them. So they made the battle all like, dramatic and extra like people like. And then after that, I battled J2. And I think J2 probably was my best performance. So everybody who was in the building to see that live was like, okay, Yoshi ready. And then right after that, the week after, I had a PG. And I didn't really do too good. But I guess I did good enough the week before versus J2 that they let me live. And then I redeemed myself versus Tony Blanco. And, it is what that's the cycle in battle rap. You fuck up, you redeem yourself. The only time you really don't get another chance like that is when it's just consistency of fucking up.
I hear you, man. Yeah, I definitely heard about the thought bars. I think somebody said you think about the ice cream song while you sucking dick or some crazy shit like that.
You hum the song, like if just any song, but that's an easy one because it always works. I guess because of the different
so at that point, so when you did it versus OG Prana, you was like, okay, I might be on to something with this one right here.
Okay, so let me just tell you how it happened. So
all right.
A rumor came out that I slept with Twerk while I was pregnant. A rumor came, but the kicker was they kept saying while I was pregnant. So that's okay. So with this, like that's like the worst thing. So I'm like, okay, everybody already gonna start calling me a whore. I can hear it in the air. So everybody gonna start calling me a whore. So what can I do to prepare myself for this? I had all these little pre-made rebuttals of what I would say, blah, blah, but that shit corny. So it is what it is. I'm like, okay, I gotta own this shit. So before you call me a hoe, let me tell you. Okay, yes. I like to get a little wild. I like to party. Hey, don't kill me.
Okay, I got you. So basically you just flipped it and used it to your advantage.
Yeah, I had to. Or else it would just have been like this fucking shit over me in every battle, So now if you something like somebody say, "Oh, Yoshi got a sex tape," are you surprised? Would it shock you?
I mean, nah,
not at all.
And then if somebody says, "Oh, I found out that Yoshi not really a thought. She don't be on that." What is that a bad thing?
Not at all.
So I put myself in a pretty much a win-win scenario.
I got you, yeah, because they calling you the battle rap Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
So how did it feel just hitting all of those big platforms within what, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah. That's amazing feeling. That's amazing. That is like some bragging rights. That is something that like I make sure to hold myself in high regard for that, because I know just a few years ago, I was watching these girls and I know they paved the way for me to make it where it would be that easy for a female to do something like that. I always respect the ladies that paved the way for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
No, I got you.
I remember the first time you hit me, you was requesting to battle Dot.
Yeah.
Why did you
because
want
I
that
always
problem?
go for the best. So like that's why I said I was going for the top of the best of the best. So it's like, okay, I want to battle Dot. Everybody keep talking about Dot. And Tony Blanco wouldn't battle me at the time. She was like, oh, I'm queen in the ring. I'm this and that. So it's like, okay, well, I'll battle your dude then.
Wasn't I trying to set that up at one time? You and Tony?
You just told me, you said, Yoshi, you're not going to get my top guy.
I remember saying that.
But I think when he got out the first time, he said express interest. And that's when he said, okay, maybe I'll see. And every time he get out, I'm moving up in success. So maybe he will definitely battle me now.
I'm not gonna lie, her dot ball against Tony Blanco was fucking fire. You heard what she said?
Repeat it.
She said, son. She said, son. She said, you talk about holding it down, but you left dot before you finished the sentence or some shit like that. That was crazy. Yo.
Yeah, I said you a fragment, sis. You forgot dot at the end and couldn't make it a full sentence.
Yeah, but shit with you and Tony Blanco got a little personal too for a little minute there. Like, how was y'all able to just get through that battle and just shake hands after that? You know what I mean?
Because Tony is similar to me, so she knew that her shit talking was internet and my shit talking was internet. I don't think we really ever crossed the line to where it's like, okay, we have to fight each other. And my mind is like, I'm about to get this all out lyrically. I'm about to, this is how we finna fight. And after that, it shouldn't be nothing left. We MCs, we should be able to fight with our words. That's all I'm telling. If it was a regular bitch who couldn't rap, okay, let's square up. But we both know how to rap. So what is a freshen way to just rap the shit out?
Yeah, I gotta ask this too, because I had came across this on Twitter. Like, shit just be coming in my mind when I be talking. I seen a video after the blue cocaine footage came out with you crying and shit. Like, what was that about?
Yeah, so basically, I was very stressed out after that battle. Like, I think I underestimated what it would go into it. I think I just thought, okay, I could just record myself rapping, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And the pressure and everybody telling me she's going to have this top-of-the-line production and this, and then seeing how people reacted in the comments. Like, now they're more gracious towards the battlers if they send in some, because my footage is better than some of the stuff that I've been seeing, but back then when it first started, like the first social distance, they was not having none of that. Like, they expected perfection, so it just threw me off. Like, I had to let it out.
Okay, I got
and
you.
now after that, they talked all that shit. Oh, Yoshi, why you crying? And after that, I done seen about 3 or 4 battle rap bitches crying on live. So either I set a trend or we all some crybabies in this motherfucker.
God damn.
Why do you think female battle rap is just so, how do you say, just so catty? Like, why is there so much drama in female battle rap?
I think that a lot of females do not understand that there is enough space for us all. You know, come from the mindset of there can only be one woman, like there can only be one woman in this house, there can only be one woman in this man, and they're not looking at it as a business. We're co-workers. It's enough work for all of us. It's an aisle for all of us to go stock. Like, if that mentality came out more, then it wouldn't be. But I feel like if somebody feel like if this bitch is hot, I can't be hot. Why is not enough space to have 10 popping ass females? Because there's 10 popping ass URL nigga battle rappers. That's men. That's popping. That's getting a bag. We can't have 10 females. That's too much. Only Jazz can get it. Only 1 or 2 of them. Come on. Everybody is hindering each other. And so it's like, I'm trying to hold this bitch back and I'm holding myself back. I ain't like that. Like, I show love to everybody. Whether you like me or not, I'm going to watch your battle. You're going to see me in the comments saying salute, dope, whatever.
Right. I got you. I'm with you on that. Well, I'm going to definitely say, man, I admire your marketing skills. Like, the way you've been able to market yourself. as a battler, I definitely tip my hat to that because, you know, that's something that you just don't see too often, especially in female battle rap. I think you understand the shit that he takes beyond just showing up and rapping. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
Yoshi's a star. Like, it's not even a debate at this point.
no. And but because she gets it. Like, she definitely gets like, yo, there has to be a plan to this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people have been doing this shit for 10 years and not getting nowhere because they still just think it's just about showing up and just rapping. Or
Yeah.
they just sitting around waiting for a phone call. I mean, she done touched all of the major stages within a couple of years. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these girls probably ain't never going to do that in this game.
Yeah, I just hit King of the Dot, go do an international battle. Then I could sit around and, you know, battle 2-3 times a year and just show up to events and be cute and do some blogs and survive, you know, that at a bare minimum. Or I could push for the fucking stars. So I'm still, when they say 113 million, my horns lit up. I said, oh, let me get in my battle rap bag. Let me put my battle rap hat on and let me see where I could find a niche.
Well, I mean, you out your motherfucking mind if you think anybody in battle rap got 113 million. But
no, but I'm saying Eyes is on battle rap. They got the verses. That's battle rap just with verses, right? They got the white people. They got Jerry Springer versus Ricky Lake. They making it more Hollywood and more mainstream. So I need to make sure if y'all looking for battle rappers, hello, like I need to make sure y'all see me. When y'all Google me, Yoshi G, I want when you put Yoshi G in Google, go do that after this interview. I got it where you gonna know who the fuck I am. It's not gonna be Super Mario Yoshi that come up after you put that G. It's gonna be me and all my shit and all my credentials and everything that I'm pushing towards.
Well, yeah, that's definitely why I saluted you from the beginning because, you know, for you to get on my radar without me even seeing a battle of yours, that's some excellent marketing right there.
Yeah, you're right. Everything of hers come right up. You put Yoshi G.
Oh, word, the Mario nigga don't come up?
No. You put that G, I take over.
Nah, I ain't feeling that shit. Yoshi, my nigga, yo. Word up.
So Yoshi, let me ask you this before you get up out of here. At this point, everybody knows who you are in terms of battle rap. Like, you're somebody that people can easily identify with. What I want to ask you is, what is it going to take to really push you into that next level? I mean, legends know who you are, vets. Like, I've seen Aver acknowledge that he knows who you are, like a whole bunch of top tiers and stuff. So what's the next step to really get Yoshi over, you know, to that next level?
I was hoping that it would be the Crucible because it's based in like a show format. So it'll allow me to do stuff like confessionals and show different sides of my personality that I think will properly mark you as, you know, like a well-rounded star, right? But it just doesn't seem like they're leaning towards having any females. So I don't know. Like, I'm really intrigued with this.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. I'm gonna tell you this: the best thing for you is to always take your career into your own hands.
Yeah.
Like, don't like be dependent on what somebody else's process is. Right? You keep working and you keep getting yourself out there and you keep in motion. Because what what's going to happen soon enough is the more you sit around waiting for a phone call, the more your career lives and dies by that phone call. You know what I mean? And you don't want to get caught. Definitely don't want to get caught up in that. Trust me, I've seen that over and over. You know what I mean? So definitely,
I like the format though. I like the thought of making things more professional in Hollywood and glamorous. And I love the idea of a TV show. They've been pushing a reality show forever. So if like you said, like if I don't see any movement, I'm not gonna just let the quarantine pass me by. Like, I'm gonna figure something out. It's gotta be a way to take over this shit. Cause it's just too, I'd be so surprised that the females is not doing nothing. Like, why are y'all not on this caffeine thing every week going crazy? Like, why are y'all not promoting y'all battles? Like, why are y'all not taking advantage of this quarantine? Like, every battle that I've had from beginning of time has continued to get views during this quarantine because I'm promoting it.
Yeah, man. So I mean, yeah, definitely keep at it, man. Like I said, we definitely looking forward to what you got coming up, man. And Hey, whatever you're doing, keep it going. Keep people talking about you. For real.
For real.
All right, take us out, Mercy.
All right, man. That was Truth Be Told. Yoshi G, appreciate you. Y'all pretty much can hit up on Yoshi G at everything. Facebook, Instagram. I think Yoshi G is your Twitter, right?
Yeah, everything _ Yoshi G.
Okay. And that was Truth Be Told, episode 18, 19, something. Y'all will see it in the title. And we out of here. Trap shit.
Yeah.